everyone, this is Vicki from Second Sight Tarot, a branch of wellness. I'm here to do the monthly reading for March 2021 for the sign of Virgo. I've already meditated on your cards. Remember, this is a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, please take what does and then leave the rest. It's not for everyone. And let's just get into it. So I pulled a couple cards just from what fell out. I've been using these cards today. I don't know why, but I love them. They're just huge, so I don't use them all the time. I think they're Alchemy or something. I forget the name. The name is in the description below. But anyway, I pulled a couple cards that just fell out, and I figured I'd keep them just for the essence of the reading. But the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Virgo. I think you're sitting in your power right now, I guess. I don't know. We'll talk about it. It's a lot of knowledge. I know they're hard to see. I'm sorry. This is the King of Wands. Kings are all about knowledge. This is all about knowing what your spirit is talking to you about right now. That's what I'm getting from her. It's more spirit, this fiery energy that you have. Knowing what you want, it's feeling very confident in what you want and the things that you want to manifest. Creating it into a reality right now. That's kind of what I'm feeling from this. And the King of Coins or Pentacles. This is also about knowledge and confidence, but also material security, financial abundance. He's sitting here with a bunch of coins and the world. I also feel like very knowledgeable when it comes to, I don't know what I'm getting from this. It's usually not what I get from the King of Coins, but it's like, I feel like you have an inner knowing, or you're just dabbling into astrology or astrological knowledge. On the top of this guy, there's the sun and moon balance, and he's kind of pointing it down into his head. So for me, it's like more like into his crown, like he's gaining this knowledge, or he has this knowledge of this, like of the planetary alignments right now. Maybe you're dabbling into it, or maybe something you should look into if that's something that's resonating with you. But that's kind of what I'm getting from this card, and I've never noticed it before. So maybe that's for someone specifically, but we'll clarify if it doesn't. If this kind of stays separate from the reading, I'll clarify, but I think usually it always ties in. So let's get into the reading. I'm using the Light SEER'S Tarot to start. Okay. So I'm doing an element spread. This is current situation. This is how you can move through it with intellect and communication. The emotions that might stem from this or come because of the situation, and the outcome and or like way you can move into the outcome. The bottom of the deck is the Death and Rebirth, the Death card. So there's definitely a transformation you're going through right now. I definitely feel, if I'm going to go with the Kings today, I feel like you are definitely standing in your power with the wisdom that you hold. Maybe you're feeling very powerful in the wisdom that you hold, but maybe there's this transformation of like belief systems or something, and that's what the rebirth is. Or maybe it's just something rebirthing into somebody new or something new, with job, with relationships, with just your spirit, with your thought process, your inner wisdom. So we'll clarify. It's just the bottom of the deck, but I just wanted to share. So in the, I'm going to pull more cards, but in the current situation, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and this came in Sagittarius, I think, or Leo's reading. The Knight of Pentacles on this card, he's off of his horse, and he has all of his pentacles, beautiful pentacles behind him, all of his hard work, all of his things, his material things, and he's just walking with ease and a slow and steady won the race kind of mentality. He's not charging in like most knights do. Knights are very action oriented. He's taking action, but he's doing it with grace and with ease and with a calm state of being. And for Leo, I was saying maybe, and you do have a lot of Leo in your just, there's like a lion head staring at me in the face right now, but maybe that's your moon or sun or your rising, or maybe somebody you know, or a relationship, or maybe it's just the fiery energy that you're having right now. We'll see if some fire stuff comes out, but But this is going with grace, with ease, with like this calmness, with this confidence of the king. Like they're very confident in their knowing. This guy knows. It's not like this like hard-headed mentality of the knight that just comes charging in without thought. Like this guy's thinking it through. That's what I see right now in the current situation. And I'll pull some more clarifiers. In the what's going on in intellect and communication is the Eight of Cups, and it was in reverse, so maybe there's a little stagnation there. But the eights are all about obstacles and like blockages. And I think actually no, I'm going to take that back from before. I think the reason why this is in reverse, and I don't know why this is coming to me, it's a matter of like you're done being blocked. You're done having these obstacles. You're either moving out of them or you're just like, I am going the opposite way because I need some sunshine. And she's walking towards the sun. Like you're going toward better days, better situations, better outcome than the stagnation that you've been. I feel like you kind of did a ritual saying, peace out. I've learned from you. Thanks for the knowledge that you've gained, but now I'm done. And that's why it was in reverse. And the way, like, and because this is in the communication, intellect position, maybe you're verbalizing this, or maybe you would need to verbalize this in a way, whether it's writing down, sharing with somebody, communicating it to yourself so it's completely understood about what you've learned here or what you've seen. But we'll clarify. And then in the emotional, the emotions position is the Three of Pentacles. Is all about creating something new, collaborating, working with the team, working with people, working hard, like somebody seeing your hard work, your creativity being at play here, or maybe you seeing it and appreciating it and acknowledging that you are good at that, or you have creativity, or that's the route you're supposed to be taking. We'll figure out where that's going. And then on the this is interesting, but the Magician, I think that the outcome of this is a new path for you, like is the beginning for you. You know, I think that this is stuff that just from where the position of the Magician is like this manifestation of whatever they want to manifest, and they're really putting their energy into this. I think that you're moving like slow and steady, and you have some things to figure out. Like you're just discovering them, and then when you do figure those things out, you're going to start to manifest it. And this, I love these cards. I love the Light Seers. I know they're like things you can buy on Amazon, but there's so many great cards you can buy on Amazon. But I just love the illustrations because it resonates with me a lot. And I do energy work. My wife and I own the Reiki School and Clinic in Philadelphia, and we do Reiki. So a lot of these like connect with me a lot on a deep level. And this Magician is manifesting things by putting their energy into it, giving it Reiki, giving it energy, really not just waiting for it to come. Like they're actively putting the energy into what they want to manifest. It's not passive. It's definitely taking action and doing it and nurturing it and loving it and putting all your love and passion into it to manifest the things that you want. So I really love the energy exchange of what you want to create and what's internal that you need to get out. So and how you articulate it, how you get it out. So that's definitely in the outcome. So I think that will be like, the outcome is like your new beginning. So there's so much more to unravel, which is pretty cool. So I'm going to clarify a little bit. That was fast. On the, we'll do one more. Okay. Actually, that's interesting. The Eight of Cups. Wow, they're coming out really quick. And I think that's interesting. Maybe some of you are having this energy of just being like that. Who knows? But that's the way it's coming out. Please. I don't even have a chance to say it before it starts to come out. The Magician, please. I said it before it came out. Thank you. They're just flying out. They know what they need to say. So at the bottom of the deck, Nourishment. I definitely feel like you are on this. Maybe you need to nourish yourself, but I think this is on all levels of mental, the mind, and the body, and the spirit, and like literally hitting all forms of your spirit and your being, body, mind, and spirit. Eating healthy, connecting with your emotions and really being grounded in that. Seeing the bigger picture of things. Appreciating and respecting and honoring and being grateful for the things that you are seeing that are beautiful, and really acknowledging those There's a lot coming out of this card. So that's kind of where that is for me. Sorry. There. So in the current situation with the King of Pentacles, 2 came out, the masculine energy. This is very fiery energy. And I think that's the whole point of me seeing the Leo, and something else that was like very fiery for me when I said that in the beginning. But it's in the reverse. So to me, I don't really read these in reverse, but I think there's like this undertone understanding of where you need to be with this. It's like there is a lot of fiery energy, but maybe toning it down a little bit and kind of bringing the fire to the earth a little bit to maintain the fire without having it get big. And I think I said this in either Sagittarius or Leo's energy, like having a lot of fire is really great, but too much fire can burn a lot of things, like burn everything out, and just like it's too much. It brings aggression, it brings anger, it brings a lot of stuff, stomach issues, it brings a lot of stuff if you're looking at it from a physical plane and a spiritual plane. But definitely needing, like, that masculine energy is what's going to charge you through this, especially with King energy. It's like really focused on like moving forward with something, this hunger you have, and this like spark of transformation, but it's like having control over it too, like not allowing it to take over, maybe bringing a little bit of that feminine energy of being more nourished, like that nourishment. Then maybe that's why that card came up, of having nourishment. That's more like Mother Earth energy, feminine energy. We are both. It's not a gender. It's just having masculine and feminine energies. So one of them's nurturing, and maybe bringing some nurturing energy in to kind of maintain the fine balance of this masculine, fiery, go energy to create, and then the nourishing energy to nourish and nurture this energy to have a nice balance. It's basically to find balance in this, is what I'm saying. But you're definitely taking action, but this action that you're taking with the Knight of Pentacles is more of like a universal connection between you and source, whatever that means. That doesn't mean religion. It just means like universal consciousness, or like connection with people, or your higher good, your greater self, your inner self, like your true self. But I think it's more about like really putting out there that fiery energy to like release it, but also to connect, to gain the knowledge back on the other end. That's what I'm seeing with this. So that's really beautiful energy to be in right now. It's really inspiring to like, you can go anywhere you want with this. It's like a clean slate of like inspiration and movement, but in a respectful, calm way. And then the clarifiers I picked for the reversed 8 of Cups in your intellect and communication position is self-reflection, which is totally connected to the 8 of Cups, and pleasure. But pleasure is pretty much the same exact card as action to me. It's finding pleasure in those actions, not just doing it to release something, but it could be sexual energy. It could be you have a lot of fiery energy, and that's root chakra energy that's just like needing to come out and be released. Not meaning like sexual sex, but like that could be too, but more of like root chakra stuff, like, energy at the end of the spine kind of stuff. Taking action to release that, to free that energy, whether it's singing it, writing it, being creative, like physically action, doing it. Sorry, I messed up. They look the same, so. But it's having it, not only it's keeping this light and enjoying the process too. Enjoying this journey that you're having, because it is a beautiful journey. It's a lot of work, but it's a really beautiful enlightening journey that you're on. It's so pretty. I just love this. I think this is really good. I don't normally say it's pretty, but it is pretty. These cards are pretty. And self-reflection, like really going in, connecting with your emotions. I know this is an intellect, but this is about communicating with yourself and with people and articulating it, like processing it. And the emotions is the next step in line, like how you deal with it emotionally. Like water's all about intuition, emotion, connecting with your intuition. And releasing some of the obstacles that have kept you stagnant, and not allowing you to move all this time. Appreciating them, acknowledging them, being grateful for them for keeping you safe at the time you needed it. But now it's time to go and free yourself from that energy. And seeing the real you in your reflection now. A lot of similarities with Leo reading. And then in the emotional position is Three of Pentacles, which is a very creative energy. With work or collaborating on a project or something like that, but it's the hunger to do that. You got the hunger card. It's come up pretty much in everybody's reading because everybody has this hunger to do something right now. We've been stagnant for a year, but really just like finding what your true hunger is, like what you're really jonesing for, and really putting that love and energy into this creative project or this creative collaboration of some sort, whatever that may be. We can clarify a little bit. We'll figure it out. And the card that came up with the Magician in the outcome is Darkness. So I think that in the process of manifesting things in the Magician, where he's like, or they, I'm sorry, it could be either one, whomever, they are like really putting their time, energy, and focus on what they want to manifest. But within that manifestation and focus and energy that's being focused inward can come some shadow work stuff, some deeper unseen thing. The subconscious mind can absolutely come out when you're sitting still and focused on something, or something maybe that is preventing you from moving forward, from the past, a past trauma or past situation or something that may be keeping you from manifesting fully, or like a blockage of some sort that's preventing you from really manifesting exactly what you want. You might be getting most of what you want, but maybe you can get more if you just work with some of the dark. Like this path is lit. Like this is darkness, but it's like going within, shutting your eyes and being still enough to see the path that you need to take inward to release the things that don't serve you anymore. So you can manifest in this magical way the things that you deserve, the things that are like supposed to be in your life. Your calling, whatever that may be. So just releasing some of that, I don't want to say negative or positive, but some of that thicker matter in your past or in your thoughts process or in something that's holding you back from really manifesting the things that you want to manifest. You're going to be manifesting no matter what, and you're putting such beautiful focus on it. So just going in a little deeper to release some of that stuff might make you soar and just take you so much more further without work down the line. It's almost backtracking to do the work that you could be doing right now to move this out of the way permanently, indefinitely. That's kind of what I'm getting from that. So I'm going to pull some card. I'm going to pull a card for the center. I always forget to do this first, but it doesn't matter. This is the White Witch Tarot. They're just the major arcanas. Here we go. And I can't see it. The Hermit no more. The Hermit in reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, Judgment. I love this Judgment card. The Judgment card is all about awakenings, new awakenings, really acknowledging that there's something sparking inside of you, like this new thing. And seeing all sides of it, that's what I see. I just see like a lot of opportunity and not a lot of awakenings, and just like maybe like new ideas, new concepts, new things that you want to manifest, and you're just like seeing them all. It could be anything really. I love that. But the Hermit in reverse is totally resonating with going with the flow with this entire reading about, moving forward, taking action, but in a graceful way, because you're coming out of this hermit mode. It's like spiritual development in here. You're like, you took the time, or you're going to be taking the time, or you're in it right now, of like going inward and like really working with your soul, and on a deeper level, being connected to yourself more, really feeling out what you really want to do, having that downtime, that spiritual time for yourself to manifest the things that you really want, and to dump what doesn't serve you anymore and what keeps you weighed down, like the stuff in the darkness. And because, see, I honor this right now where it is, and it's not negative, because this ending result for the reading is the beginning of your journey. This is like where you're going to be, what you have to do to even start. So this is usually sometimes like in the future of like, and it has like a long-term thing, and like it tells you a little bit, but this is like a starting point that is going to be, you're in this right now. Like you still have some work to do to go inward and like reflect and connect with yourself a little bit more, get rid of some of the blockages and like stuff that's holding you back, you know. But the Hermit mode, you're just coming out. So maybe this is the beginning of you just coming out of it. And this is the whole reading of just like, what have you learned? What have you been enlightened about? What has your spirit told you that you need to do? Or you created that fire while you were in Hermit mode. For some, this can just be like, I'm stuck in the house for a year. I'm done. I need to get out. I'm done. Like, I don't care. I need to get out. Not caring about what's going on, but like, I just need to be outside and like, I'm done being stagnant. I have to do something, whether it's creating something new, but staying safe. I'm not saying go out and party. I'm just saying like finding ways to take this energy that you're like sitting with that is about to burst like a volcano and utilizing it for this beautiful creative project that could be awaiting for you here. This is also it could be just emotional stuff that you need to do and finding creative ways with a crew, with a team, maybe a therapist or like, you know, healing modalities like Reiki and Shiatsu and acupuncture and whatever floats your boat there. But like finding creative ways to work together with somebody to release some of these emotional blockages that you have. For some of you, that might be the case, and not a creative project, but more creative in the way that it can help you be your best self. So let's pull some of these. I love these. I think they're guidance. I forgot the name of them. They're in the description. There's something guidance. Lots of change. And you are divinely guided. Absolutely love this. The seasons of life. So the seasons are changing. So many people have gotten this. The seasons are changing, so there's something, a component to that. But it's also like you're changing. And you're shifting into something new. Like a new cycle, you know. And you're going with the flow of that cycle. And you're so divinely guided. You're not doing this alone. And maybe it's because you're finding your tribe or your people or your crew, or you're collaborating with somebody that is going to help you through this. And really remembering who you are, return to your roots. This is all about returning to your roots for me. Like finding who you truly are, going with true, like finding your true self. I love this card, if you can see it there. But anyway, I don't know why I looked at the bottom of the deck. It was meant to see. I'm going to pull. New beginnings. I see a lot of new things for you. Letting go is so perfect here of what we said. And dream. This is really build castles in the sky. This is so, I love doing this. That's all I have to say. I love doing this. Cards never lie. Having the patience with yourself is key. Long road ahead, but rewards await. It's so true. This is such a lot of work of self-development. And then just to end up at a starting point is a lot. But then you have a free canvas here to create whatever you want to create. And it's like dreaming big, you know? Like going through this darkness, you're going to work some of this stuff out. Work on it now. Get it out of the way so it doesn't haunt you 10 years from now, you know? And you can go so much further if you work on some of this stuff now. You know, like the magician manifesting, but really putting focus and like creating things on such a soul level. And then building castles in the sky. Like this is like, you can build anything that you want. You can manifest anything that you want. This is what it's saying to me. Like there are no boundaries once you do this work. Nothing is going to stop you. That's what I see on this. It's hard work, but I think you're just like, you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, you have everything that you need to like do this work and to create. I mean, there's nothing here. So let's just do this quick. This current situation is to speak up. Use your voice to express yourself. Hands down. That is going to be where you communicate with yourself. It should be there, but that's fine. This is leading to that. So, you know, maintaining a balance, fine balance between masculine and feminine, and the way you create, maintaining that balance of fire and earth energy, and like nurturing yourself, moving with this with ease and grace, and like slow and steady, but taking action on your true calling too. And you know, slow and steady doesn't mean you can't feel like you're charging through with like this inspiration and utilize it to create something, but then speaking up about it, writing it down, talking about it, like verbalizing it, communicating with friendships. Like I just think like I feel like astrologically, like you connecting with like people like on a deeper level, it's going to help you emotionally. Whether it's a relationship you want to deepen, like a love relationship, friendship, co-workers, your therapist, whoever it is that resonates with this situation, what I'm talking about, it's like just growing that relationship deeper is going to really help you see this through. That's what I see. In how you deal with this through intellect and communication, it's new beginnings. Like you, like seeing things, writing them down as if you're like starting clean, like work on some of the stuff that you have, like self-reflection, you know, getting rid of all these like seeing what the blockages are, seeing what these obstacles are, and working through, choosing to walk away for the things that are obstacles that you don't need to go through. Maybe they're other people's obstacles that they put there for you. Sorting that stuff out, figuring out the obstacles that you need to move through to learn something from, and enjoy the journey too, because it can be really gratifying and really fun, and you can be inspiring other people. You know, like you can deepen these relationships and help somebody else go through this too, and have the courage to open new doors with this new energy, you know. So I love that. In the emotion position, it's letting go, relax, and release. So it's like having this hunger, working with whoever to create whatever, whether it's for yourself or like collaborating on a bigger project, but like letting go of control, maybe letting go of expectations, letting go of the way you think, and maybe working as a team, hearing other people speak, hearing other people's ideas, going with the flow a little bit more, because I think it's going to benefit you 100%. That's my opinion. Sorry for screaming baby, screaming child. She's trapped inside on a cold, wintry day, snowy day. I definitely think listening to other people and like, you know, having a nice balance between everyone's energy is key for you to succeed emotionally, with releasing whatever you have to release, or whatever you need to learn from that. I think that is key. And then with the darkness, magician is dreams. I told you that. I love that for you. I really, really love that for you. So I want to clarify a little bit, and then we can, and then I'm going to pull some self-care cards, because I love doing that. This is for Virgo, March 2021. Can you please clarify current situation? Strength. Yeah, I think maybe you need the strength, or you have the strength to express yourself, to really know that it's okay to verbalize what you need to verbalize. Don't hold back, but, you know, honestly, honor who you're speaking to and yourself with the words you choose. But I just think that, I think that maybe some of you, this is a bound, like that somebody's bounded. It's just a hard card to see so far away, but I think maybe some of you are feeling that kind of energy of like needing to unravel these bands that have been holding you back, to speak up. You know, like it's your choice to unravel those. If somebody is holding you back from doing that, then maybe there's a way around that, to not be around that person, or maybe to like verbalize whatever you have. I don't know what situation that is, but you have the strength to do that. You have a voice that's really strong and powerful. You are going to be taking action, and you're going to be doing it in a really balanced way. Or that you can be doing this if you're not already. Can you please clarify? Thank you. New beginnings, transformation. I love this. When you it's all about transformation, transformation into something like, let me rephrase that. You're transforming into something new. with the energy that you have, and like breath, like really just taking it easy. Like it's saying slow down, go with the flow. This is a lot of fiery transformation energy. This is a lot of like movement and shifting and new things. So it's saying to like come in with like slowing down. The king, was popping up constantly as the King of Pentacles. It's just like slow and steady, won the race. Like just keep that in mind. Like when you're like charging through, just stop and breathe, because you're gonna see clearly, and you're not gonna be overly doing something where you're missing something. And you're definitely in that dreamer state. You got 2 dream cards: dream big, castles in the sky, a dreamer. This could mean 2 things. It could mean you're in the dream state and you've been in the dream state so long you need to move your ass, excuse my language, because you're now out of that hermit mode. Stop being stagnant and move your ass and get out of dreamer state out of the dreamer state to doing state. Or where I think the majority of you guys are like, I'm dreaming big and I'm going to go for my dreams, and I'm not going to allow anything to stop me anymore because I'm resilient, I am the shit, and I'm not going to let anybody stop me. That's kind of where I'm feeling this. You could be either one, but I'm feeling the majority is like, I'm done dreaming and being stagnant. I want to dream and manifest. It's all about the journey. I said that from the beginning. Enjoy the journey. It's all about the journey. It's not the destination necessarily. You're definitely on an amazing journey. Don't miss it by looking at the end goal. Really sit with it and be with it, because that's where the fun is. That's where the pleasure is. You know, that's where you will find all of this stuff. That's where you will let go. That's where you will find what you're hungry for. That's where you will find collaboration and friendship. That's where you will deepen your friendships. You know, like enjoy the journey that you're on, because it's not coming back around again. Not this way. Maybe a different way, but not this way. So enjoy the journey. Camp out. See what you have to see. Pick up, go on to the next thing. Like really be there, be present, stay present. That's what this is saying. Enjoy it. By staying present, you're observing and you're taking it all in. When you're thinking of the ending result, you're thinking of the future, you're not being present, and you're not thinking of now. You're not seeing what's here. You might be missing a lot of really cool experiences. Life is a journey, and life is all about having experiences, right? So I know things are weird now and experiences are different, but find ways to stay grounded in all of this and still have a journey, because it's the only life we have as who we are right now in this reality. So, amen. Not in a religious way. Or in a religious way. I just don't want to offend anybody. Union. So, okay. So, I feel like this to me is more about your friendships. It could be about love. Could definitely be about love, and your intuition, using your intuition with this whole thing and going with the flow of like what's internal, what's your emotional resilience, or your emotional energy and your intuition energy to manifest all of this stuff. But union is like, it could be love, relationships for sure, like really deepening your love life, or really deepening friendships, soul tribes, new relationships, maybe volunteering to help someone else in need. It's just becoming in union with someone else. And by your journey and expressing it and articulating it and verbalizing it will help so many people. You don't know the butterfly effect from doing your own journey and just not even talking about it, but just having people see the shift, see the change, and the words that come out of your mouth change. And that's how you help people. So, but deepening your relationships are key, you know, and then like, I don't know, I feel like maybe volunteering. If you have enough, not like volunteering your time, if you have all those great things and they're already in place in a great way, all your relationships are amazing, like maybe deepening your connection with people in need, you know, somebody who needs something more than you have. So I love that. I'm going to stop here and give you a self-care card. If this is connecting with you and you like the reading, if you would love to like and subscribe, I would really appreciate any support. I really want to continue doing this. I love it. I really love it. And it's my way of communicating with the world, especially right now. It's a lot of fun for me, and it just brings me joy. So please like and subscribe if you like this, and that would be really great. Appreciative of it. So this is for Virgo. March. Nourish your temple. Yep. Really connecting with yourself. I did say this in this, like really connecting with yourself on a deep level, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Just nourish it with words, nourish it with good food, nourish it with exercise, even if it's walking. Nourish it with the right tribe, the right verbiage. I'm not giving you all of them. I'm just not going to do it. Spend time with friends. Hello. You can't make it up. You need a tribe. Collaborate. Work with friends. And drink tea. That's nourishing your temple. Maybe you need to drink some herbal teas. And this could be your quiet time. You know, your meditating time or your peaceful time. One more, because I'm nosy. Make an altar. I love this. I have many altars, actually, too many. Find a little space in your house where you just go to write, to think, to meditate, to breathe, your breathing exercises, to do whatever. It's your little tiny space. Could be a cushion or a pillow or something on the floor with a candle on a little stand. It can be very simple. It does not have to be this grand Buddhist temple thing that everybody thinks, especially me. I think I need to build this temple, but it could be just a candle, a flower, and a stone, or just a candle, and just be. Just sit and be present. If this is bringing you to being present, stillness to bring you present, and not just looking at the end game, like I said before. So connect with the earth energy. I always say that. Ground with the earth. Take walks. Go in the forest. Put your feet in the soil. Go on the beach even in the winter, which I do all the time. Music. Didn't you get the dance card before, or is that somebody else? Sorry if it's not you. But it was the last reading. But I just think like it's just coming up in everybody's reading is like dance, listen to music. Just free the energy that's like move it. It needs to be moved. I feel like it just needs to move. Some of this fire just needs to be released. So exercise, dance, listen to music in your car, and like just set your soul free a little bit, and sing. So music and sing. This could be affirmations. This could be mantras, meditating. This could be actually just singing in your car with music. Just being in the car, blasting the music, and sing. Just to release some of the energy that you've had building, so you can like balance this masculine energy a little bit more into more of like a nice balance of feminine and masculine, with all this fiery energy that you've got going on. So Virgo, I love you guys. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me and listening to this whole thing. I hope it connected with you in some way. Please leave what doesn't. There's a lot of great readers out there, but if you do enjoy this, hit like and subscribe. I will see you in a month's time. Enjoy the month of March.